Ba-doo-ba. Okay. I hope this isn't laggy. We're limited technology-wise. Oh, it's inverted. I forgot that it was inverted. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi, Izzy. Let's see. We are gonna pull up the Not Gonna Lie. And I have for Izzy, would you mind pinning this link? I'm good actually. There we go. Would you mind pinning that? Thank you so much. Hi Lacey. Hi guys. Welcome back to another laptop computer stream. I figured that this would be better for like mental health streams because you don't need a game there and I can answer your questions better. I'm using the Trump hands. Hi Nuri, I love you too. I'm glad you got boba. I wish I had boba. But yeah, we're gonna wait for everybody to show up and then we will be on a roll. Hi! How many people does it say are here for you guys? Because for me it says 1 and I know that is not true. That is a lie. I have not had boba. I wish I had boba. Wait, I think I have boba in my fridge. Forget how much of a mess this room is. Yesterday's boba. Let's see if it's any good. I would love boba for a mental health stream. What I need to do is eat actual food though, because I forgot to go to the dining hall this morning because I woke up so late, and then I immediately saw something very political and believed it because I had just woken up, and so then I had to go on this long tangent trying to misprove the panic that had started in my heart because I woke up this morning and the first thing that happened was somebody going, "The Civil War has begun and Texas has invaded Illinois." So that is not good the second day. Note to self. Milk tea, maybe not the second day. Anywho, welcome to a mental health stream. Is it cold in Seattle? Moderately. It's like, let me check the weather. It's 58. It's not that cold. You saw that too? The boba pearls do not last. I'm so sad that they just kind of expand and turn gross. Anywho's. Yeah, Seattle mentioned. I live here. Thank you, whoever said you were the best. Oh, you guys are so cute. When will I see Quinn? I will see Quinn on Halloween. I just rolled my chair onto my toe and it hurts really bad. I'm gonna just cover up my foot with my other foot because it hurts. Ow. My toes will never be the same. Okay. What happened to you, Izzy? Are you gonna get a stream? Oh, yeah, duh. What are my opinions on Bad Bunny being at the Super Bowl? I have like 0 opinions about the Super Bowl, unfortunately. So if you're looking for like football info, I am not your girl. I usually care when it's happening. I don't care beforehand. Any tips for winter depression? I feel really down lately because the weather is changing, beginning to change, and I feel a weird sense of impending doom for the winter. That is real. That's real. Okay, so yeah, for seasonal sadness, for seasonal affect disorder or SAD, oh god, no, because I'm bad at it. But like last winter, I got super depressed and like, I'm not gonna say that, but I think community is really important. Like, making sure you're hanging out with the people who are going to lift you up instead of people who are going to bring you down. Make sure that you do that extra in the winter, because that is going to help you. When's my birthday? October 17th. So 8 days. 8 days. And I do have a birthday list on Throne. If I don't expect anything, but just saying. I was just talking with my parents. I moved into a mixed school, and I was saying how I find no one in my year attractive, and then my mama asked me, any girls, and my closeted heart jumped, and I can hear them discussing in the other room. 1, should I tell? 2, how? Yes. It depends on how they're talking about it. That is so cute, Mooncrest. Like, if they're talking about it positively, like, you're shipping to me on Monday? When does it get here? I'm genuinely so excited. Layla got me School of Dragons. I think about it, like, I just started thinking about it. Like, I think about it every day, a lot of the day, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could just grab an iPad and play School of Dragons, because I'm an iPad kid at heart. Layla is awesome. I don't feel like my friends really like me. Ever since my ex and I broke up, they've been acting weird and acting different. We were all in a friend group together, by the way. They said they are neutral, but in this situation, something's obviously wrong. I have a feeling that it's something my ex told them. Ask. Okay, this is another one of those things that you're telling me everything you should be telling another person, and so I understand why, like, you needed that confirmation, but take all of this, because these are raw, genuine feelings and observations, and give it to them and be like, hey, this kind of feels a little weird. Like, we're all people here. We deserve to know what's going on. Bye, Layla. I should get lunch too. Guys, should I order lunch? I should, shouldn't I? Okay. I'll figure that out in a minute. Yesterday, I dropped my now ex-best friend. Hi, Kim. Finally, you're back. I haven't seen you in like a week. Yesterday, I dropped my now ex-best friend, and recently today, I had no one to hang out with, and I'm not friends with her anymore because she was manipulative and mistreating me, but now I feel like everyone except 2 people have turned on me, and I don't know what to do. You should... you did the right thing already. Kim, you should tell me more about that later. Or I'm not gonna lie. You did the right thing already. By getting rid of the people who were problematic. Like, seriously, this is a good situation for you to be in. Even if it feels kind of lonely, this is better for you. I threw out the blades. Okay, you gotta, like, little trigger warnings, okay? I'm just gonna start reading these out loud. Like, I threw out the blades I used to use with, and I've been feeling really weird. Like, what am I gonna do without them? Well, hopefully you're healed enough that your life will be exactly the same. So, you used to do stuff with them. You don't anymore. That's not you anymore. You know, that's just a piece of some past you that you threw out for good reason. And you got rid of it, and now you're better for it. Did I ever tell you guys about the time I stole it from somebody who was harming themselves? It was my first ex-girlfriend. And I didn't know, like, I found out she was doing that. So I was at her house. And I asked her to show it to me because we were 16, and that's what you do when you're 15, 16. Is you want to know each other's trauma and stuff. And so she showed it to me, and then she made me look away while she was hiding it again. But I knew where she was hiding it because it made a little crinkle sound, and she'd hid it inside the gum wrapper of a pack of gum. So then she went to the bathroom, and I took it. And she didn't know that I took it for a long-ass time. because I wanted the best for her, and I was just a scared kid. Like, I'd never really encountered this before this point when I was like 15, because I was sheltered. And so I put it in my wallet and I took it with me to Alaska. And she was so mad at me that this is what she sent me. Actually, I can show you exactly what she texted me. Hang on. I took a screenshot of it. Because I was crying because I didn't want her to do that. And she said, I absolutely hate you for taking away my blade. I literally hate you. Fuck you. You actually think you're helping me. That's funny because I can easily find fucking something else. Nice try. Keep trying really. Let's see how far you get. And so that was my relationship for a while. If you just need like a little window into my relationship, because I was in tears. Like, I was like, I don't want you to do that. And so I did the only thing I knew to do because he wouldn't listen to me. So I just took it. Anywho's, that's my not gonna lie. Thanks, Kim. Am I the jealous type? It really depends. Like, it depends, because no, in the sense that whatever, I trust my girlfriend. Yes, in the sense that I hate people who feel entitled to my girlfriend. Like, I will fucking fight you. Like, I never curse people out, but when somebody comes in chat and they're like, hey, beautiful, you could be mine. That is a one-way ticket to a cuss out and then a ban. I will abuse my power. Yesterday that happened, and so and then we asked, how old are you? It was in Quinn's chat, and we were like, how old are you? And he said 21, which is too old to be hitting on a 17-year-old, especially if that's when you're meeting them. So yeah, it's either pushing 30 or 12. It really always is. My friends and I planned a virtual movie night for Friday, and I'm so excited. It's been a hard week, and I'm so thankful for them. Aww, that's so cute. I feel like I'm trying to fall in love with a boy just to get over my ex, and I feel so horrible about it. So the first thing you've done is admit the problem. Yeah, anything over my, really, so like, where I am, we have a less than 2.5 year gap. Once it is past 3 years, I don't like it. I think that it's predatory. I can't stop doing these hands. I think it's predatory after 3 years, because you don't have anything in common with them anymore. Quinn and I have a lot in common, mentally and situationally. Like, we're both students. We're both, going through some of the same problems, and we have a lot in common. Thank you for the follow. We genuinely just have a lot in common. We'll see, Ribbon, our school years don't touch. So I think there can be like a 1 gap in between. Like, it can jump 1, but like a senior and a freshman, absolutely not. Yeah. Okay, you've admitted that you have a problem, because trying to fall in love with somebody to get over somebody else is not okay. I don't know why I did that again. It is so bad. It is so bad. I have not ordered food yet, no. Should I do that now? Or should I wait? I should probably do that now. Okay. Am I free after stream? Probably, yeah. Ribbon, again. We are more than 1 year gap. You keep doing this shit. Thank you for the follow. Say 2 years. Just say 2 years. You gotta stop trying to come up with slogans. No, okay. So when she was junior in high school, freshman in college, okay? Right now I'm a sophomore in college and she is a senior in high school. Thank you for the follow. More than 5 and I'll give you halves. Good one. Guys, I'm really hungry. Let me find something. Should I get... I have a choice between something that tastes bad and something that's expensive. Which one do I pick? Because I'm not going to be able to get boba. Either way, I will not be able to afford boba. Get that out of your head. Actually, if I get the expensive one, I can because they sell it there too. I was thinking of getting more ramen. But is it this place? I do already have a boba, but it's from yesterday, so it's kind of gross, you know? Isn't bourbon alcohol? Ramen. I want ramen. Should I spend a lot of money and get ramen? It's the same thing that Layla got for me when we played Fortnite. I'm trying to find it. Okay. I gotta fix my... Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Boiling point. What's that? This looks like other ramen. Oh, and it looks good. Oh wait, this is the ramen that I got because I liked it. I did love this. This looks so good, guys. Guys, I might have to sacrifice my wallet. Just throw my wallet to the wind because how can you... Look at that. Hi there, guys. Hi, Haley. Okay. Frequently bought together quail egg. Oh, and now my phone's frozen. Hello? I hate this thing. Okay. I don't need more. But I want more. Gay bit. Okay. Actually, I don't want green tea. I want this. Yes. Why does it cost more? Why can't I press done? Okay. Whatever. You better be there for the next PowerPoint stream. Our next PowerPoint stream, guys, if you missed it, that is all of us showing how we would survive the zombie apocalypse. But it would be the Last of Us zombie apocalypse specifically, no Walking Dead. I would like to reach my mind. Oh, myself, don't let me tell you wrong. Okay. Throwing my wallet to the wind. Alright, it'll be there Sunday. Anywho's, back to the not gonna lie, because we're slacking. I don't get out of my house much. My mom always goes out with this one friend, and she always says no kids when I'm almost 15. And I've asked my mom multiple times to hang out with a friend, and she always says maybe. I think you need to tell her that you're not like a little child. You are still a kid, by the way. You're 14, and that is a kid. Even if you think you're a teenager, it is a kid. So she's valid for saying no kids. Especially if my pop socket is still toothless, yes. Especially if they're gonna be like drinking. Thank you for the follow. No kids. But you could talk to her about being vague and actually making a decision. The next PowerPoint stream is happening Sunday the 19th of October. So like 9 days. I feel like no one likes me and I'm not good enough for anybody too. Last time I brought this up, one of my friends, she got mad and yelled at me. I don't know what else to do. It sounds like they don't like you and it sounds like you need to leave. I would leave. Why is my camera quality bad or is it just me? Like, are you seeing crystal clear? Because I'm not. It's bad, but like good bad. We're gonna add some lighting contrast. How about now? Is it better? Okay. My friend does not accept that I'm a lesbian and I don't know how to find a girlfriend. Okay, so these are two separate issues. One, drop your best friend. And two, finding a girlfriend. Okay, finding a girlfriend. Your challenge, if you choose to accept it, will be talking to people. You have to actually put yourself out there, let people know that you're available, go through the process of having a talking stage and then having it become something more. It takes effort to find a girlfriend. Like, you don't just get one. There's no girlfriend train. Like, they don't come like stork spring babies, you know. Nobody's dropping girlfriends from the sky. You have to actually go talk to people. My mom, my dad, my sister have all been diagnosed and medicated for ADHD, but they won't get me diagnosed. And I'm really struggling with school because I just can't focus, and I'm almost failed 2 classes in the first quarter. It's over already. We have a weird schedule. That's kind of silly. Why wouldn't they get... I mean, the odds are that you have it. If your entire family has it, it'd be very hard for you not to. Especially if you're struggling. Drop shipping partners business. I like my best friend, and she also likes girls, but I don't want to ruin our friendship. What do I do? Is she flirting with you? If there's a hint in your mind and you think that she likes you, one of 2 things is happening. 1, she does like you. That happens a lot. That's usually what it is. I've never been wrong. I've never seen anybody be wrong. Or 2, she doesn't actually know how she feels about you. If she's just come out, if she's a baby gay, if she has not had a girlfriend before, that's probably what's happening. She doesn't know how she feels about you. That was me at one point. It took me like 8 months to actually date this girl. And it wasn't Quinn. So do with that what you will. My girlfriend is planning on running away because of personal stuff, but I really don't know what to tell her, and I'm worried about her. So that's illegal. She can't run away. I also had a girlfriend that tried to run away. She made it like 3 blocks and got bit by a dog and had to go to the hospital. Because her parents found out that she was gay. So these types of things blow over. Like, never once have I met a teenager running away that ended well. You know, like, you either have the responsibility to get authorities involved. Yes, running away is illegal. That's why the police can bring you back. If the police find you, which they will be called because you will be a missing person, they have to legally bring you back. You are a child so basically, even if your parents lost custody, the government has control over you. Like, you belong to the government legally. Therefore, they'll bring you back and give you back to your parents. What if you don't want to be there, then what? Okay, I hate to say this because I know that this isn't what I believe, but it's just true legally. Too bad. Like, they will bring you back. Or you'll be, at the very least, you will be put in the foster care system. You will be found. You will be found. If you don't have a plan, especially, you will be found. Wanting to run away and just running into the woods and seeing what happens, you will be found. Even if you're staying with somebody else, you will be found. If they're abusive, then you have to tell the police that, so that they can put you in a different house. The government has to know where you are. You don't have control over your life yet, not until you're 18. Legally, there's nothing you can do. Unless you call the police on your parents and they believe you. Is it hard to be in a long-distance relationship? Absolutely. It is genuinely traumatizing to be in a long-distance relationship, and that's okay. Like, genuinely, it is a trauma that you put yourself through voluntarily, knowing it's traumatizing. Because you're stealing yourself away from your favorite person. My nutritious breakfast. Oh. Long distance is possible, obviously. Quinn and I are doing it. It's just traumatizing. Oh, that's cool. My girlfriend is sprinting to get food. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Okay. Yeah, so my advice to you, call the authorities instead of running away, or run away to the police station. They're more likely to believe you if you show up in person. I'm a baby gay and still questioning if I like guys. I identify as a lesbian, but don't seek out men, and I genuinely can't picture myself marrying a man. I can't put a face to it, but I've been dwelling on this. So it sounds like you're struggling with compulsory heterosexuality, which is very real and something that I also struggled with and occasionally still struggle with. And it's not like, oh, what if I'm attracted? Like, it's not like I'm attracted to this guy. Whoopsie, I'm not a lesbian. It's like, what if I could be and I just haven't found the right piece of the puzzle? Like, what if I haven't found the right guy, you know? And even though every single evidence of my life is stacked against that possibility, because, like, you know, you've dated men before, you've seen them, you know that's not what you want. You know that's not what you want to do. Even if you haven't done anything. I've never even kissed a guy, but I was that sure that I never wanted to. My last boyfriend kissed me on my forehead and I ran away. And I still struggle with combat. And he was the best guy ever. Like, exemplary boyfriend. Like, literally perfect. So. You thought I was watching boyfriend ASMR? I need a good laugh sometimes. I genuinely feel like I would be an amazing mom. I want to have my own kids one day and raise them with a wonderful woman. I'm so scared of pregnancy, but I've always felt called to carry my child. I love kids and taking care of kids. There's something that hasn't left my mind all week. Okay. Best part about being gay. There's another one. If you're scared of pregnancy, she can do it. But if you feel called to, whatever that means for you, to actually carry your child, then go for it. You can also learn a lot about pregnancy and such. Like, you can learn about the process and what to expect and what would be wrong if something ever was wrong. You know, you thought it was an AI thing talking about their AI story time? How would that even work? Whatever. Familiarize yourself with the process. Am I the type to not reply? Who's using the message generator? No. I am the type to reply if it's somebody that I know and not the type to reply if it's somebody that I don't. So, like, I rarely respond to DM requests. I shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I really only respond to DM requests if they piss me off. I'm easily rage baited. One time somebody said Trump 2025 in my DMs and I responded immediately with fuck you. No, it wasn't fuck you. It was just something along those lines, and then we had this really long conversation where at the end he wanted to be friends. No, you didn't piss me off. I get a lot of DM requests, and a lot of them are along the lines of hi, and some of them are really sweet, and I want to reply to them, and I want to just, like, heart the message, but I can't do that without, like, allowing that person to then contact me as much as they want, and I never know how much somebody's going to want to contact me. So if I, like, approve the message request, and then heart it, and then they have this, like, whole speech and text me every day, which has happened before, then that's a situation I don't want to be in. And then I don't want to block them because, like, hey, you didn't really do anything wrong besides, like, being parasocial. girlfriend is spamming me with cosplay ideas. Wait. Really? I responded to that with shut the fuck up. There's no way. I would have told you. I would love to brag that I know Quinn's favorite flower. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you were joking. Quinn's favorite flower, by the way, are those, you know those, like, clovers that you see in... That's a dead fly. You know those, like, clovers you see in the Lorax? Not the Lorax. Horton Hears a Who? And the clover that the Whoville is on? Imagine that clover, but yellow. And that's her favorite flower. Yes. My brother found one of the... Because I got a bunch of preserved ones for when I asked her to be my girlfriend, and they ended up staying at the house. And my brother found one recently and thought it was an old decrepit lollipop and was making fun of it until I picked it up and showed him that it was a flower. That was really funny. Get into the woods to take romantic photos. Aww. Anywho's. I think Izzy just, like, had a seizure or something. Who's the last person I stalked? None of your business. Gay Bits, thank you. How do I come out to my friend? She's supportive because she has... Wait. Okay, I'm texting back my girlfriend. I accidentally replied to Quinn's story for singing, saying your voice is amazing and I don't know what to do. I mean, it's a compliment, so I don't know if there's anything you should do. Oh, Kim. Kim is, by the way, so you don't need to. It's okay. We could do it on Halloween during the day, since most Halloween things happen at night. Thank you for the follow. Vampire Alien Day in the morning. I'm gonna screenshot her plan so I don't forget it. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you're watching and you're not following, the hell are you doing? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just texting my girlfriend about our plans for Halloween because it is coming up and we have a lot to do over those 3 days. So, here's our plan. She's gonna come to Texas on the 29th. She's gonna get in at midnight. So we're gonna go home. We might watch a scary movie before going to bed since it'll, you know, be 2 hours earlier for both of us, and I'm only getting in the day before that, so I wouldn't have adjusted to the time. And then the next day is Halloween. So, thank you for the follow. Gaver, you weren't following me this whole time? You've been here so long. Everybody say shame. Shame, Avery. Shame. Anywho's. I like that everybody actually doing it. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You were literally subscribed. Shamery. Anyways. So she comes in, we might watch a scary movie and then go to bed. I bought us some really cute Halloween pajamas, so it'll work out so we can watch horror movies all the nights we're here and have really cute pajamas, but you can't tell her. Don't tell her or I'll find you. And then, of course, we will stream on Halloween. That's the plan. We have a lot of cosplaying to do on Halloween, and then later that night, of course, we're dressing up in costumes, going trick-or-treating with my family, because we got a lot of kids in my family that are just younger cousins and stuff, so we're all gonna go over to my grandparents' house and trick-or-treat from there, probably. And we're gonna be Ghostface and Casey, and then you're gonna be Jinx. I'm excited for you. Yes, we are. And then the next day we are celebrating my birthday on the 1st, because she won't be able to be here for my actual birthday, so we're gonna go out to dinner and have just a really fun day. I'm gonna make her watch dinosaur documentaries, and we're gonna go out to dinner, and I say make her, like she's not gonna willingly do what I want for my birthday, because she's the best girlfriend ever, and it was her idea. Because she was like, I don't know what to do for your birthday. She left me this long voicemail, and she said, so what do you want to do for your birthday? We could, go out to dinner and then watch all three How to Train Your Dragon documentary. Thank you for following. All 3 How to Train Your Dragon movies, or what do you want to do? Like, we could go anywhere. She's so sweet. I love her so much. And then the next day, we both go back to our respective schooling places, but that's not until evening, so we'll probably stream and cosplay on the 2nd of November as well. But yeah, that's our plan. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the not gonna lie. Wait. Do you want me to look for outfits in a bit? Question mark. I make live all day, right? No, I don't. It's usually for a couple hours a day. How do I come out to my friend? She's supportive because she has other gay friends, but I don't like looking vulnerable and I don't know what to say. Make it come off as casual, Just be casual about it. Yeah, and I've been thinking recently, I do want to try women, because that's always been a thing, so. If you know anybody, hook me up. And then you're not vulnerable. She quote unquote should have known. It's manipulative, but it's not vulnerable. And it doesn't really hurt anybody. Can I send a photo of you clicker drawing my friend made? Yes, of course you can. I want some of your ramen. Can I have a bite? No, you can't. It's a fucking line. You want to be a transfer student, but you don't know where in the USA. Any recommendations? Don't come here. Don't come here. I'm not saying that because I'm against immigrants. I'm saying that because you will be in danger. We are all in danger. We are all freaking out. It is not a good time for us. Come in 6 years when this all blows over. We are all I want to be nonchalant. Then I met Gwen. Yeah. No, we are... I would fear a lot for you if you were to come here. Where are you from right now? The US is just not a good place to be at the moment. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. I believe in attraction at first sight. I don't believe in love at first sight because you don't know a person. You can't love a personality you don't know. How long have you been streaming for? 45 minutes. Oh, you mean like in general? Since July? Yeah. Do I drinks? No. I'm completely sober. I actually don't have any questions or anything to say except that you were amazing. Thank you for your streams. You really helped me in my life. Have a great day. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to Germany. Kaelin, I had a rough week this past week, which is why I haven't been here so much, sorry. But today someone said that brown people are very hairy and hairy stuff, and the girls have mustaches, and that's why not a lot of people said that and I know it's silly, but I was the only brown person there. That's really fucked up. And I know who you are, but I don't know if you want me to say who you are. But that's really fucked up. Oh my god. It's Kim. But imagine pulling so little. Like, imagine getting so few dates that you have to resort to insulting women so to make it seem like you're not interested. Like, or imagine pulling so little that that's something you're not used to. Yeah, Axel's gonna beat it up. Beat whoever they are up. Hi, Axel. That is so not okay. Also, arm hair is natural and normal. I have arm hair. Oh, you can't really see it in this light, but I swear it's extremely visible in real life. It's not as light as this is making it seem. It looks blonde right here, but it's not. It's brown. The light is really not helping. It's making my skin glow. Maybe if I put a shadow over it. My arms should not look barren. They're not. That really didn't help because it just looks blonde, but it's not. Arm hair is normal. Facial hair is normal, even for women. Everyone has hair right here. Everyone has hair right here. Unless you're weird. Everyone has hair. Actually, okay. Only some people have hair on their hands right here. Because that's a genetic thing. Kim. We're gonna beat this person up. Hello, Mr. Uberman. Where are you? Ooh, I'm a lover, Mr. Uberman. Gonna kick it like it's 1986 now. Yeah, if it had no purpose and if it had no reason, if it had no purpose, and if it wasn't natural, it wouldn't grow. I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Gonna kick it like it's 1986 now. I'm always everyone's second choice. Always, always, always. I'm always kind, always respectful, and everyone knows who I am, and I'm not on anyone's bad side. I'm just always the second choice. Whether it's online or offline, it doesn't matter. I understand it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it hurts. You are someone's cup of tea. Every single person is a lot of people's cup of tea. Like, even if only 1 in a million people found you attractive, which by the way is, think of 1,000 people. Is that a number you can wrap your mind around? 1,000 of those is 1 million. So even if one person in all of those people found you attractive, there's still hundreds of thousands of people that find you attractive. You need to go find your people. Me and my girlfriend are long distance. We were on a call and she said she didn't have long to talk, but as soon as we ended the call was 30 minutes, she called some friends. She said we couldn't call a lot this week because we called a lot last week. She wanted to call her friends. What do I do? I've been in this situation. Okay. First of all, one of two things is happening. One, she's avoidant and just likes to avoid you and is like wants you to be lower maintenance than you are, which is not really okay. Or two, you genuinely are calling all the time and she does need some time to herself, which is normal. So figure out which one it is. And if it's the normal one, if you talk to her about being maybe a little bit needier than she is, or, you know, get more of a hobby. If that's the case, get like, it sounds mean, but you need to have more in your life than your girlfriend going on. So do something like that. And if, or you could meet her friends, like ask to meet her friends and then you can all hang out. If she doesn't see you as somebody she can have fun with, then change that. I had a really abusive sister, and on Christmas, the next family thing I might go, I moved away from them because of her. I'm scared to see her again because I don't know if she will do something. Tell your parents. Damn. I'll be right back. Thank you for the gay bits. I will be right back. I need to go get my ramen. I'll leave you here with my unmade bed. Oh, I should throw away some of this stuff. So much trash in here. Hello? All right. Someone was calling me. Oh. I picked it up. I brought it with me, so I don't know how my laptop probably rang too. I didn't know you could do that, Kim. That's cool. Oof. It smells strongly. Okay, it's hot. It's really hot. I might just keep the tray in my lap. Gay bits. These forks are so small. Okay. It's the other way around. I like Christmas more. And Quinn is a Halloween addict. Her favorite movie is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Where did I just put the fork? I had the fork 10 seconds ago. Oh. Sharing is caring. Womp womp. You don't get any. Spent $40 fucking. Hot. This was a $40 delivery, but it's feeding me for multiple meals. Yeah, $40. I'm only justifying it this once. Next time, don't let me do this. It's so good. I needed something healthy. What did you say to the prick? You did not try very hard. Here. It's tofu. Open up. I love that, Kim. I was born to eat this every day. I feel like you could each get a sip if I split it 68 ways. Or 76, which is how many people I guess we have here now. Guys, we're running out of seasons, by the way. The climate crisis is so bad. that we're running out of seasons. Like, we don't have traditional seasons anymore. Okay, thank you. 60 cents. This is so good. Who's saying she's not gonna eat? Definitely do your research on that. Who's Frankie? Eat, bro. If you recognize the harm that you're doing to somebody else by them not eating when you're not eating, then you should be able to recognize it in your own body. Thank you for the follow. Guys, next person to sub gets a bite of my ramen. No ramen for you. It's not your fault, but it is your consequence. No ramen. Hot, 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 hot. No, it's not classism. Okay, but Manu, thank you, bro. You get a bite of my soup. Would you rather have noodles, a vegetable, or some crab? Oh, you both get a bite of my soup. You can have some beef. Here you go. Oh, I'll blow on it for you. There you go. There's Manu's bite. See? He ate it all up. Oh. Potato Man wants a bite. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, he ate it. Some of these are wet leaves. Have a good day, Destiny. Jade. I got soup on my hands. Does anybody want a mushroom? Thank you for the follow. They use glass noodles too. Weird. It's getting on here. Let me know if you can hear that. I'm glad to be your comfort person. Only if you're eating a cordyceps mushroom. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm glad, Brooklyn. This is so nutritious, too. Now you're a bloater. I used to, too. And this probably doesn't work for anybody else. But I just decided to turn it off. And I don't recommend that for anybody else because I know that it's not something everyone else can do. But I just decided, you know what? Enough is enough. It's food. It's gonna all be the same once it's inside. That being said, I still do have a thing with a lot of stringy pasta. Glass noodles are apparently a little bit different. But I don't know, because it doesn't look like slimy bread yarn. But I swear to God, regular pasta is just slimy bread yarn. No, it wasn't right. Go eat now. This is so good. It's perfect. Texture is a big op. There's very few things that I can't stand like that. Long pasta, and there's some types of meat. I can't stand meat fat. I don't eat any fat when I eat meat because it's just slimy to me. Like, it's not even a health thing. It's just slimy, and I cannot do it. Axo. Right? It's just, like, why is there a jello booger in here? Like, advice for self-confidence? It really depends on what you're struggling with. Do tell. Come back. I can't wait for Christmas. Because to cook it, you'd like have to break it and you'd be putting yourself at risk. Also, would you really risk eating something like that? Like, if you miss a single spore, if you don't kill one of them, you die. Well, no one else has that body. No one else has that nose. You're the only one. If you believe in God, how dare you be ashamed of it? Uh-oh. Somebody tried to call me. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm so nutrition right now. This is a fully balanced meal in here. There's vegetables, meats, tofu. There's a lot of protein and vitamins all in this. Carbs. Gotta get my water. no. If I spill this shit, I'm gonna cry. No. I did it. Great, is it with food? Because if it's with food, I'm gonna wait till I'm done eating to look. You broke your drumstick. One time, you remember that video that like went popular on like Vine or something? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? And there's somebody in the background just going psh, psh, on a pot and a pan with a wooden spoon. I tried to do that with my brother. And he was saying, Annie, are you okay? And I hit the thing and the wooden spoon just went pff, and broke and went everywhere. It was a good wooden spoon too. You can play the guitar if you want. Kind of weird, baby, but I hate when I get out of the shower and under my armpits are still wet. I go to the shower. Ew! Yeah, wet on dry fabric is not okay. I can't touch wet fabric under any means. No, my parents were like, she's not autistic. And then when I was 9 and younger, when I still showered and my mom had to help me, like wash my hair, I used to scream if she tried to put the towel on my hair and over my skin. Like if my hair was on my back and it was still wet, and if she tried to put a towel over that, pressing my hair against my skin, I would literally scream, hair on the towel, hair on the towel, hair on the towel. And she'd have to like take my hair out and pull it out and put it onto the towel because I could not do it. Like I would rather die. Ugh. Wet hair, my skin. I'm glad you can all relate though. You can draw a monkey for me. Making quiche? Cool. I forgot what quiche was. This is amazing. Another mushroom. There's like every vitamin I need for the whole day in here. Bye, Cam. Should I get back to the not gonna lie, or are we good just chatting? Tim. Not gonna lie? Okay. Really? You found love in my stream? You drew up fans in here? Who's not in Europe? It's like, woo! Europe! Like, as a whole. Oh, so broad. I too acknowledge Europe's existence. I'm not trying to. You see my elephant? I have a crush on somebody in chat, but I don't know if they would even be interested in long distance or if they would want to date me. There's a possible love story happening in chat right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Chat. If you are open to long distance, I don't know, it's anonymous. If you are open to long distance, I want you to give a thumbs up in the chat so that this person knows if you're open to a long distance relationship In general. Not with them, but in general. We don't know who. What do you mean, even though you're a Christian? Mostly Christians have bad psychological issues. Like, that's like a well-known thing outside of Christianity, that a lot of Christians are mentally ill and then blame it on themselves, which makes it worse. You know? Because they're not praying enough. Yeah. I'm going through withdrawal and this shit sucks. Do not do drugs, kids. I second that. Don't do drugs, kids. Withdrawal symptoms suck. Like, you think missing somebody is bad? Missing a drug is worse, because it doesn't miss you back. I say with my no experience. If you're still in chat, let me know. I'm so curious who you are and who it is. No. See, you're being led to believe that you developing as a human and doing human things means you're already wrong. And if you're not hurting anybody, by the way, hurting yourself spiritually doesn't count, or hurting anyone spiritually doesn't count, you're not wrong. So you can not be disciplined for a day and not have that be wrong. You can have a messy room and not be sinning. You know that, right? Even if your parents told you to. I'm not a Christian because of how much shame it is to carry. And then every Christian is like, no, my church isn't like that. No, my church isn't like that. And that's why I've been to so many churches. I've been to a Mennonite church. I've been to a Baptist church. I've been to a Presbyterian church. I've been to a borderline Amish church. They're all fucking the same. Okay? You're in a cult. And you're safe here. But you're in a cult. I've experienced it all. I've done all the arguments. I was raised in it. I know it so well. I promise. You don't have to be like that. Just saying. You shouldn't need a gift. Because who told you that you needed a gift? If the same person who's saving you is the one telling you you're falling short, that's a cult. That's wrong, and that's fucking weird. And that person is God. Just saying. Chat. Exactly. Thank you, Kim. If God is the one telling you you're falling short of his own rules, but don't worry, he's gonna save you from his own judgment and wrath. That's just manipulation. No, I'm not a Christian. No. I used to be. I was when I met Quinn. I used to be. Well, I was mostly agnostic by then. No, I don't think you're rude. I just think we need to stop telling children and teenagers that they're inherently wrong. I'm agnostic, mostly atheist. I genuinely think, and I also had a special interest in evolution. And so I know exactly what happened with mankind, you know? So we actually all came from a common ancestor, which was an ape. It was an Australopithecus, which is where monkeys came today, which is why we don't have monkeys evolving anymore. It's because we're cousins, we're not direct descendants. And so Australopithecus, which was the first, upright walking ape. Humans, all the other monkeys, right? But over here in the humans camp, we actually had like 14 different species of human, but they only like to talk about maybe one, maybe two, if you're familiar with Neanderthals. But there's a lot more, and there's evidence, like real evidence. It's not a guess, it's not a theory. We know what happened. They need to stop calling it a theory because it's not a theory. It's proven. They call it a theory when they don't want to believe it. But there are bones that are direct links between species. That's where we came from. At what point and how many of those species of human were human enough to have God love them? To have God let them into heaven? At what point was it a civilization enough where God would make it? Where was Cain and Abel? Where were Adam and Eve during all that? Were they the first two that could be considered human? Who chose that? We did evolve. We know that. At what point did God come into play? And because of all that, well, I can prove also where religious texts were changed so that we could control people. Control has a much bigger part in life. Where did the other humans go? Well, a lot of them became extinct. Some of that was because of us. Some of that was just because of environments and stuff. Most species, including our own, don't make it past a certain number of years. So we've actually only been around for about 500,000 years, like, at all, our lineage. The other human species, like Neanderthals were around when we were. That's why we still have Neanderthal DNA. All of us. Most of us. Unless you're... There's certain continents where you wouldn't, but... Exactly. You start as a baby, that would mean they started as adults, which doesn't make sense. Exactly. So Adam and Eve wouldn't make any sense. Also, if there were only two humans at the beginning of the world, I mean, did inbreeding just not affect people back then? Because they can have 1 million children. Did God just magically make it so that inbreeding didn't matter in those times? Or when, Noah's family was the only one to exist after the flood? Just a question. Just a question. People who believe in God make me nervous, but because they are predictable. Exactly. So they actually disproved the Noah theory because it's really hard to... I'm not going to get all into that one because it's a specific story, but there was virtually no way that was possible. It's not possible today for us to build something of that strength. Again, so it would have just had to be God magically making this stuff, but telling Noah to do it, Noah to do it instead for some reason. They were all over, usually in Africa. So, if you have not heard of the Naledi Cave, look that up. Sure, yeah. If you have not heard of the Naledi Cave, look that up. If you don't know what I'm saying when I say Australopithecus, look that up. But the different species of human, so the Naledi were actually the shortest, believe it or not. They were around, they look more like apes than we do. But they still, had like a lot of community, like modern monkeys be. Yeah, they were short. They were honestly, I think, 4 or 5 on average. Like, they were not tall. They might have been 4'3". I don't remember, but they buried their dead They had ceremonies. They didn't even have fire, but they buried their dead in careful ways, in ceremonial ways, and thank you for the follow, and buried them with tools that they had made. So they made tools and stuff like that. Am I still doing the not gonna lie? Yeah, I'm just going between them. Oh yeah. No, Kib would be a giant compared to the Naledi. Look, I always told myself that I would keep my door open. I don't believe in pulling up the ladder behind me when I was able to get out of a cult like that. So whoever is here, and if you're a Christian and you're ready to open the door to not being one, not something you want to prove wrong, because I don't just debate for fun. If you know you're not going to change your mind, there's no result in that. You'll realize you're stuck and then just leave. But if you're ready to open that door, DM me. I can help you be right in your atheism. Because it makes more sense, it's easily provable, you don't have to do any mental gymnastics, it's just the facts. It's less philosophical. Thank you, Jenica. Yeah, of course, Kim. Because I had to find it on myself. Because I questioned, and I was shut down, and shut down, and shut down. I don't believe in that. Even if you're a Christian. Hell, I have nothing wrong with being proven wrong. It's happened sometimes because I'm a human being. Me being proven wrong doesn't change much. You being proven wrong changes what you think of the entire world around you in the afterlife. So it's scarier. Duh. Yeah. I'm happy I don't have to deal with it as much anymore. I don't think I'm ever going to tell my grandparents that I'm an atheist. They still believe in it. Gwen's entire family is atheist. They don't. No one in her family or extended family believes. And they are some of the smartest people I know. I only know one extremely intelligent person who believes in God. And even then, I don't know why. She never talks about it. You're not new. At least she blamed it on herself. It's more than most moms would do. How do I get this corn? I'm tall and chalant. Also, when you're a Christian, you're led to believe that, you know, your side or whatever is winning and atheism is dying out. It's not. They're lying. Because that's what they want to think. If I am, I'm just eating right now. Not gonna lie. Oh, Dobie. Phone is at 67%. Great. I'm really struggling with faith right now, and I'm almost positive I don't believe in God. I'm Christian right now, but I don't know how to tell my parents I don't believe in him. You don't have to. I haven't told my parents. They can believe what they want. The best part about being atheist is the fact that as long as they're not hurting you, everyone can genuinely believe what they want. No one's going to hell. It doesn't matter. So you have to bow your head once in a while when they pray before a meal. Big deal. They can just believe what they want. I love this community and I want to be more involved because I can't join the Discord because my mom won't let me get it. Don't join Discord, please. And I chat a lot, but I feel like people don't really know who I am. Well, you're not really helping. You're kind of anonymous right now. Good soup. Seriously. Even the people on there know they're causing unnecessary drama. Drama and trauma. And they do it anyway. Yeah, well, that server has gotten no maintenance, and it's just the people it was founded for aren't there anymore. And Quinn's not active on there. I'm not active on there. Why would they be on there, you know? What food choice? Whatever is most nutritious. Guys, I gotta get my act together. Tomorrow I'm gonna take my medication. First time in weeks. I'm gonna take my medication and I'm gonna clean stuff. For now, I don't know. I might jump over to The Last of Us. I was thinking of doing Mental Health Mondays and The Last of Us Thursdays and maybe Fortnite Fridays. You know, so everybody knows when to watch for their favorite games. Kenzie, if it's that urgent, ask your question in chat. My hair looks majestic. Wait. Well, I might jump over to Fortnite in a bit. So keep your eyes on that story notification because it will go out. Or Last of Us. So did I say The Last of Us or did I say Fortnite? I meant The Last of Us. Yeah, it's The Last of Us Thursday. I said Fortnite, didn't I? I meant to say The Last of Us. But keep your eyes open for that story notification. Aww. Kenzie, we love you here. What do you mean? You're our kid. I'm sorry, I can't answer all of them. There's like hundreds. Guys, I love you. And next week, since we have this down, I'm sure Mental Health Monday, which is coming up, is going to be a lot better. And I'll be able to get through more of them. Okay? But I have to poop, so I might leave you here for a minute. I love y'all. Bye-bye.